Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the Fiddleleaf fig plant. And this one is not very big. I've had it a few weeks and it is doing wonderful. So far it's been pretty easy to take care of. I have been told that it can be finicky, but so far I haven't had any problems with it. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. This plant is native to the rainforests of Western and Central Africa. It is considered one of the most popular plants right now. I see these all over YouTube. It seems everyone has one, and I wanted one myself. I decided to start with a small one and see how it does, and so far haven't had any problems with it. Now the lighting for this plant, it has to have bright indirect light. If you have it in low light, it is not going to do as well. So you need to have it in bright indirect light. I have mine sitting in a southwest window and it is doing really great there. The fiddleleaf prefers to have dry soil slightly between watering, especially if you see any browning leaves. They take a really good deal of water to keep healthy, but soggy soil will drown the plant. You can also mist it every 1 to 3 days. I've got to where I mist mine almost every single day. I do not have a moisture meter at this time, but it is recommended. So far mine has been doing well without it, but it is one that I'm planning to get just to make sure I don't have any problems. I do have my Amazon link below if you are interested in getting one. To keep the height on your plant, you need to pinch the top of the leaves off at the top of the stem to promote new growth. The fiddleleaf plant will usually grow new leaves every 4 to 6 weeks during spring and summer. It's not uncommon to see several new leaves in a matter of just a few days or week, which is what I'm hoping for. This plant is highly suggested for indoor plants. You can move your plant outdoors if you live in a bright, sunny area. The fiddleleaf plant can grow up to 10 feet indoors and up to 50 feet outdoors. So be sure to keep your plant away from drafts. It doesn't like to be around air conditioners or heaters or anything that is blowing any kind of draft on the leaves. So you want to be sure and keep them away from drafts. Propagating, you cannot grow a new fiddleleaf fig tree from a leaf, which is what I was wondering myself, but you cannot grow it that way. You need to start with a tip cutting from the top. So you would have to go to the top and cut from the very top. You probably need about 6 inches or more to start a new growth. And as you can see, this plant is not near that big. I want to say it's about a little over 1 foot tall, so I would not be able to get a cutting from this plant as of yet. Once you have your 6-inch stem, you want to make a slanted cut on the stem to encourage new root development. Soil, you would want to use an indoor potting soil. I use Miracle-Gro twice as fast potting soil. It's recommended 1/3 soil to 1/2 cactus potting mix. Now, temperature and humidity. These plants prefer warm, humid climates similar to the weather that is near their native rain forest. A room temperature around 65 to 75 degrees is ideal. Do not keep them in a room below 50 degrees or they will get brown spots. Plant food. I use Miracle-Gro plant food, and I suggest that you use the Miracle-Gro plant food every other week. Fertilizer. The fiddleleaf prefers an NPK ratio of 3:1:2. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. You want to be sure and fertilize monthly from spring to fall. Potting and repotting. You only need to go up a pot size when your plant is root bound. Do not repot as soon as you get it. A lot of people make that mistake and want to put it in a pretty pot. That is a really big mistake. Always allow your plants a few weeks to a few months to get used to their new surroundings before you even think about putting in a new pot. And then you don't want to repot it too soon. You only want to repot if there are roots growing out the bottom or possibly out the top of the plant. Toxicity. This plant is toxic to cats and dogs, causing oral irritation, excessive drooling, and vomiting. So be careful with this plant around your pets. Also, be careful around children. Now, what I have started doing, because we do have a new kitten who is loving my plants. Right now, I am spraying them with lemon water, which will not hurt your plants. And it is kind of detouring her a little bit, but it's probably not quite enough. So you might want to have either really strong lemon water or pick up a supply at the pet store, a special product that they will have at the pet store for that. Okay, that's all my care tips for the Fiddleleaf. One more thing, they do not grow figs, not indoors, not this plant. So I wanted to throw that in there. But if you have any questions about this plant, be sure and link them below. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.